The first thing I'm having is a mango smoothie with a date in it. So here it goes. Ooh. Whoa. That is sweet. But it tastes so good. Oh man. Ooh. That's a little bit too sweet for me right now. Of course, nothing beats like a fresh mango. I'm gonna save the rest of that for later, but I'll be back. Let me use some chickpeas now. Much better. Much better. That was painful to watch. So, my last 10 days, or should I say my last 11 days, because I actually did 41 days. I don't know if it's OCD or whatever, but I have to feel like definitely did the 40 days. Cause if I start like at 5 a.m. and 40 days later, I stop at 5 a.m. I just kind of like want to make sure that I really did 40 days, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know, I'm just the type of, I don't know, It's OCD. My last 11 days was the hardest during the whole fasting, because that's when I was like really weak. And I think it's because it's like when you know that the fast is about to end, or when I'm speaking for myself, when I know that the fast is about to end, it gets harder for me because I know it's about to end soon. So all of a sudden I'm not hungry during the whole fast, but at the end of the fast I'm thinking about all the stuff already in my head that I want to make, that I want to eat, like I want to taste everything. Earlier days, probably day 20 or something, I asked you guys, should I eat mangoes or should I do like a chickpea soup? I wound up doing both, and this is the reason why. It's because, you know, no fresh fruit is gonna last 40 days. It's gonna be rotten by the time I finished my fast. So I don't like no one picking out my fruits and vegetables. I like to do it myself, so I could have it delivered by grocery, but I use grocery for like stuff like water jugs, you know, stuff like the more heavier stuff, or groceries that is not going to be touched. I like to pick out my own apples and pears, if that makes sense, you know. I don't like nobody to pick out my fruits and vegetables, but I do allow them to pick out bag stuff like frozen vegetables and like garbanzo beans, you know, chickpeas and stuff like that, because it's in like a package and it's wrapped up and like they can't touch it. So I wound up, you know, getting some frozen mangoes and stuff like that. You know, I had to order my dates and, you know, stuff like that. But the frozen fruits is just like fruits. They don't add nothing and nothing. They I know that they wash it and they just they wash it and they freeze it. So that's about all they do to it. But for some reason, and plus I put a date inside the smoothie. But it was like the sweetest thing I ever tasted, and I didn't get that taste that I wanted it. I wanted like a fresh mango, like the mangoes from like that fell off the tree. I didn't. It tasted weird to me. It tasted like a fake mango. I'm real skeptical about like packaged stuff, so I like made sure. I even watched a YouTube video on how they make frozen fruit, and that's what I saw. Like I saw them the process. They you know, peeled the mango, they sliced it up. They do it when it's not like right. They have to do it when it's still hard, because it's going to be harder for them to wash. You know, with the more mushy, the softer it is, the harder it's going to be for them. So they do it while the mango is still kind of like not ready to like come off the tree and stuff. So that's probably why that wasn't the taste I was going for. And like I said, it was way too sweet, and like you heard in the video, I threw it up, like, you know, it wasn't a lot, but it was like you know, when you have to throw, you know something is there but it isn't coming out. So like you sound like a cat, like if you ever heard like a cat vomiting. You know, just trying to get it out. It's so painful when I have to vomit, because I had pulmonary stenosis. You know, I had surgery when I was a baby, so throwing up and stuff like that really hurt my stomach, especially when there's nothing there. Is the hardest, you know. At least if there's food, I could just, it's more quicker. But yeah, that pre-vomit is like, it hurts so much. Garbanzo beans, the chickpeas, it was perfect. Like it was like, you know, sweet or savory, sweet and savory. So that chickpeas I really liked. I don't think I'm gonna do another 40-day fast, and if I do it, I'm not gonna document it, because I think it's enough documentation. I did the first one, and after my first fast, it was like a 30-minute video, and it was just like all bunched up together. And this time I just did it in separate sections. And I told y'all in the first one, after my first fast, I told you guys that I was going to make another fasting video where I do it day by day, and I tried my best to keep that promise this time. But you know, shit, stuff happens when you're doing a fast. Not every day you're able to do it, but the days that I was able to do it every day, I did it every day. And towards the end, I started doing like a couple of days together. And now, like the last one, I think this is the biggest one because it's 11 days, and that's the like longest gap. And plus, not only the 11 days, I'm telling y'all like the aftermath, like how am I doing and stuff. Should tell y'all how much I weigh now. Let me cue that video up. I was waiting for me to get on the scale at a certain time. It's because of a reason that I'm gonna let you know later on in this vlog. But here it goes. Let me move this out a little bit more. Zoom in so you can see. $139.4. I'm like 4 pounds away from my normal rate, which is 143, 145. Today is June 1st, and I ended my fast May 23rd. Just to give you guys an idea of how quick I gained the weight back, and I want you guys to keep that in mind because it matters for what I'm going to talk about later on, a little bit later. Kind of yellow in here. They call me mellow yellow. So yellow in here. It's so yellow in here. Well, I hope everyone's been doing well in light of everything that's been going on, I guess. My weight is 139.4. So that's only like a week and a day. That's only 8 days. So I just want y'all to keep that in mind, that that's like only 8 days. Anyway, what have I been doing? Well, today I feel great because I'm like 4 pounds off of my normal weight anyway. So 139.4 is my weight, and I feel great. After my fasting was over, I had to do stuff to get my body back, to be able to go places. Stuff like getting in the car after a fast or during a fast, you get sick, you vomit because I get sick and I get vomit. So I keep on saying to you, like everybody goes through the same stuff. It's not true, everybody doesn't have the same type of experience. But I get car sick, so it's extremely hard. I made a big pot of chickpeas, so I ate all of that, getting my strength back. After I started eating the chickpeas, you know, I tried the smoothie again, and it's tasted better because I was able to handle it. The sweets wasn't such a shock. I tried it without mangoes too. I'm not without mangoes. I tried it without dates because the dates made it extra sweet. So physically passing stool for the first time, using the bathroom, you know, talking about doing number 2. That's really hard. That's like the hardest. Like, I do not look forward for that. Every time my fast is about to be over, I know it's coming, it has to happen, and it's like pain. You haven't been doing anything, and if you have, it haven't been solid. So it's hard on the muscles in your anus, I guess. I don't know what it is, but you know, I don't want to get too TMI or gross anybody out. I don't know if anybody's eating or whatever. So what have I been doing to prepare myself to get myself back? I been eating, I've been cooking a lot, I've been you know, I took a little staycation where I took time to relax and I, you know, build myself back up. I was just relaxing, like getting myself in order before I came on the camera again. And you know what, this is I think I'm just gonna roll the tape for this one too, a little montage. I think I'm gonna do that of everything that I've been doing, the foods I've been eating and everything else, because I think that'd be more interesting than you guys hearing me talk about it. Yeah, I need some real mangoes, so yep. So that's like all the foods I've been eating, you know, cooking and stuff like that, you know, just enjoying myself, taking some self-care, you know, taking some time out to get back to me again. What else did I tell you guys? I told y'all so much information while I was making the other videos. It's like at the end there's nothing. Oh, I am doing well. There's been besides me vomiting when I first tried that smoothie, that was it. Other than that, I'm doing really well. As you can see, I haven't had any difficulties. It was like everything was expected. Although I did have more energy, I feel like during this fast than I did in my first fast. Had to like put all the days, some days together, because you know, I was just getting so tired. It's the editing. It just made me, mentally it just was just draining me. I was slacking more and more with my editing, so I decided just to put it together. That's why. So I think that's it. I'm trying to think of some more stuff to tell you guys, but that's about it. Like, I think it's time to insert the clip that I made on the 29th, because it explains more of why I took so long coming back and putting out another video. And I think that's how I'm gonna end it. Just speaking to the ladies more so in this clip I'm about to insert. Today is Friday, May 29th. I ended my fast on May 23rd. 6 days, almost a week since I ended my fast. During that time, I had some time to do some self-care, treat myself to a couple of things. And I also been cooking a lot of food, eating a lot of vegetables, and just trying to, or not trying, but just actually getting back to my everyday life when I'm not fasting. Because I had some times to read over some comments I've been seeing on YouTube through my comments. Some people have channels of their own, and some people don't. But I see that with the ladies, a lot of the ladies want to start a fast to lose weight. And I have to say that upsets me a little bit, because if anything, I hope that people took from my fast, the 2 fasts I done, the first one back in 2018 that went into 2019, and the one that I'm talking about right now, the most current one. If you took anything from those 2 fasts that I've done, and I documented, is that was both done out of spiritual and trying to find a deeper understanding of self. I did not do the fast to lose weight for the summer or whatever, but I see a lot of girls, they want like to be snatched. They want like what they call it, a hot girl body, a hot girl summer or something like that. Anyway, I think that doing a fast to lose weight, a water fast, especially for a long time, is dangerous. If you're just doing, especially if you're just doing it to look right, because you don't have no control on what you lose. You'd be amazed to see what you lose, because a fast is more spiritual. It doesn't care about taking fat from your waist and putting it towards your butt or your boost, your breasts, right? So you're gonna be losing weight in all types of places, and most likely it's not gonna be the places that you wanna lose weight in. That's one. Two, when you're doing a fast, especially as long as I did, 40 days or so, physically you do not have the energy to exercise. So you cannot do like crunches to try to get your belly where you want it while you're on a fast. That's not gonna work during a fast. So I think the best way for you ladies to lose weight is going to the gym or something like that. Try some type of diet that's meant to lose weight on. Don't try to fast. I think that's a terrible idea. That's my personal opinion, and I don't recommend it. And I hope that's not all you got from watching my videos. I'm not a person with a humongous back end, humongous breasts. I'm thin, so I'm not the one to, I don't know why would you see my videos and think that you're gonna get the type of body that you girls are thinking in your head. It's I know everyone is different and stuff like that, but I don't see how anyone took that from my videos. Another thing is, it's not gonna work anyway, because let me explain to you how a fast works. I'm talking about 40-day fasts and whatever. I don't know if y'all trying to do it for the 10 days or a 21-day fast. I don't know how long people are trying to do it to get the summer body that they want to. But ladies, if you fast, right, you're gonna lose, I'm talking about a 40-day fast, right? I think I lost like 45, 46 pounds on this fast. One of the other. I lose all that weight, right? In places I cannot control, right? So the thing is, that weight that I lost, that's just a temporary weight loss. My normal weight is I stay about 143, 145. And you know why that is, ladies? That's because that is my habit. That is my that's my eating habits keep me at 143, 145. And you know, I say it all the time that my diet is the Dr. Sebi diet. Only eat alkaline foods, right? And that's the weight it keeps me on. That's my weight. It's not gonna be the same for everyone. So the reason why during this fast, and when you look at the first video, my day one, the reason why I had to eat junk food is because there was no way I could do a 40-day fast at 143. I knew I was gonna lose a lot of weight, and I'm 6 feet tall, 6 feet even. I cannot lose 45, 46 pounds. I would have never finished my fast if I would have started at 143. I needed to eat that junk food in order to gain like about 20 pounds, which I did. And I gained I gained 164. I gained like 20 pounds, and that was in one day. It took me 24 hours to gain that. So I knew that weight was gonna lose because that's not my everyday habits. I was not worried about that. I knew that was gonna lose like that. So when I ended my fast, I was 122, I believe, either 122 or 124. The reason why it took so long was just because I wanted to get back up to 143 before sending out my last video to wrap up my whole fasting documentary. And the reason why I wanted to wait until I got back to 143 is because I wanted to show you ladies that you cannot fast to lose weight. It's not gonna last. You're only gonna have, first of all, it's dangerous. It's gonna take a lot out of you. And then if that's not your everyday, I'm not fasting every day. I only fast for 40 days. If I would have kept on fasting, I would have lost more weight, and it could have been fatal. Like I could not have gone on with eating no food. So to try to use a fast as a diet is ridiculous because you will have to maintain that lifestyle. Can you maintain only drinking on water for the rest of your life? You know, maybe there's some people out in the world that have, I don't know, but to be realistic, like I don't think I could just survive on water for years or even months. That's why I do 40-day fasts, okay, and not a year fast of just drinking water. I was never gonna stay at 124, at 122. I was never gonna stay at the weight I was at the end of my fast because that's not my habits. I only eat fruits and vegetables, and I weigh 143, 145. Now the scale shows that I'm going back to my regular weight. That's what I wanted to show you ladies, that the weight that I lost is not gonna stay off. I didn't want to be 122. I didn't want to be 124. I like being the weight I am when I'm only eating fruits and vegetables. To me, that is my actual weight. To me, that's the weight I'm supposed to weigh. To me, that works for me. At 6 feet tall, 143, 145 works for me. I'm not speaking for everybody else. It works for me. It works for my genetics. Alkaline food works for me. So please, ladies, I'm telling you, I do not recommend fasting to get your body snatched. To have a hot girl summer, please try something else. Do not try to fast and do it. If it's not done for spiritual reasons or something like that, I don't see the point. But you know what? This is my opinion. All right? So now that y'all guys see that I'm back at my regular weight, and it's only been about a week, and I'm back at my regular weight. I want to try to see how quickly I'm gonna go back to being my regular weight. So if every day you're eating junk, you understand what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be, meats and stuff, not just meat, but if you're eating pizza, if you're eating, takeout, and you're all this fast food, if that's your habit, right? As soon as your fast is over, you're gonna go right back to it. It's not a diet you need. You need to change your lifestyle. And I hate to I don't like telling people what to do, and I hate to say it like that, but I believe if you really want a body like that, and that is really your goal, and you picture it in your mind, I believe that you need to find a lifestyle that works for you, any type of lifestyle that works for you, just as long as it's safe. I want you to be safe and healthy, and don't hurt yourself, and of course don't hurt others. But find a lifestyle that works for you. You know, adapt to a lifestyle, not just a summer body. Your habits is why you're the way that you are. It's why it's why your body is the way it is. It's your eating habits. So please don't try to fast. If fasting is not your thing, if you're only fasting to get to look okay, because you're tired of this quarantine and you want to come out looking right, and you've been in the house and you've been ordering so much food and eating and sitting down and watching TV and gaining a lot of weight. I understand, ladies. I feel your pain. It's always been a struggle for ladies to get the body that they want. With all these magazines and with all these women on TV and music videos and stuff like that, I understand that the pressure's on. It's a lot of peer pressure. I understand the struggle, but don't put yourself in danger, you know what I mean, trying to keep up with the Joneses and look like someone that you're not. I'm pretty sure that those girls are on a routine, the girls that you see in magazines, the models and stuff, and the video models. I'm sure that these girls, they have a strict diet themselves, and they have a certain type of lifestyle, which you don't get to see. You only see their body. Or, as all girls, they do plastic surgery. They, go to other countries where it's cheaper, and I don't even want to get into that. I don't want to get into that. Cutting, that's none of my business. I'm not into it, but it's none of my business. It's not what choices other people make. I'm sure everyone has their reasons. I cannot judge anyone for what they make. Just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean that it's wrong or something like that. It doesn't matter. These girls are very beautiful girls. Everyone, has unique beauty. Not just the girls on TV and magazines is what I'm saying. Don't have low self-esteem ever. Believe in yourself. It doesn't matter what the ideal, woman looks like. You're beautiful. No matter how you see yourself, I think that all women are beautiful, or body shapes are beautiful. Love yourself, and that's what fasting is about. You find out about yourself. You start to love yourself for who you are, and you start to evaluate yourself. Not judge yourself, but evaluate yourself in a way that you want to eliminate stuff that is unhealthy, doesn't help you grow and stuff like that. So that's what fasting is about. It's about loving yourself and understanding yourself more. It isn't for temporary fixes. It isn't for superficial dreams and stuff like that. It's going within yourself. You really have to look into yourself, and have confidence in yourself. You're beautiful, girl, woman, you're beautiful. Love yourself first is the first thing. Love yourself. And that's all I really have to say. I'm glad I really had this this conversation with you guys. I'm sorry, with you ladies, because it's been on my mind, and I was kind of, I can't lie, I was kind of upset that that's what a lot of people was watching my videos, and that they was trying, that's what they got, and it's a lifestyle. It isn't a diet. It isn't fasting. It isn't a diet. It's a lifestyle. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I just want to, leave on that note, on that part of the conversation, just leave you guys with that. Thank you, ladies. Stay beautiful.